It's turbo turn-up time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's turbo turn-up time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's turbo turn-up time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel in the Turbo Turn Up Time in the BTM Crypto News Network. And today, obviously, we're talking about Turbo in the Turbo Turn Up Time. So let me know if you guys have been following Turbo all weekend. What up, Scoop? What's going on, brother? And as you know, I moved the time back. I didn't think the 12 o'clock time was so great. Plus, it's easier to do later on. I usually have a meeting at this time, but since I have the meeting today, I went and started the live stream later. So I just need to adjust the camera real quick. But before we get into it, let me turn the spotlight on, but let me move the camera real quick. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. It's your main man, BTM here. And as you can see, Turbo is starting to do a little something. Starting to pump a little something. I told you guys around April, it's April now, in May, Turbo is going to start to turn up, right? Turbo. So let's see what we got. Let me turn the spotlight on. And shout out to Scoob, part of the Turbo Toe community. Turbo, April 29th, Turbo about to turn up for real. So April 29th is the birthday anniversary. And we're waiting for the announcements to come out. But we'll have I guess, an all-day live stream. We're still working on the details. We're going to have a big day for Turbo. So let me know what you guys think about that and about what you guys want to do for the Turbo Day. So let's turn on the spotlight and see where we're at in the chat. So here's the spotlight, see what's going on. This is the crypto bubbles. So you can see here, Casper's up 7.3, Fartcoin's up 9%, Sui's up 4, AI Tech is up 8.1, Arts Pay is up or down 3.9, AIZ16 is down 8.1, SPX is up 3.2, CFX is up 2.5, Width is up 1.3, ZBC is down 4.4. Turbo token, Turbo, the main meme coin is up 5.5, and for the week it's up 15.6, and all weekend it's been doing a little something. Brett's up 4.6, Mog is up 1.9, Pepe is up 2.2, Hertz Block, I think this is up 2.3, Jupiter's up 2.6. Mudan's up 1.7, Snake's up 2.3, Dodge is up 1.5, Radium is up 4.4, Ondo's up 1.6, FET is up 2.4, and Ingest is up 1.6. What up, guys? KT, run it back. Sammy, what up? Let's go BTM. So let's see here. First, let's look at the holders. Currently, we are up 0.39 to 53,312. And if you can see here on the 5-hour chart, the RSI is flat at 44.7 base RSI. Sorry, RSI base MA is the moving average is flat at 47.7. RSI is down in the 40s, got a green candle on the 5-minute chart and charting down at 002. Going over to the 15-minute chart, been up and down, but we got a slight green candle at the 002. RSI is still flat here. Based RSI moving average is 47. Looking at the 1-hour chart, looks like it came up last couple hours, and this hour it came down hard to 002. RSI is relatively high at 61 for based RSI, and the regular RSI is down to 52. That's on the 1-hour chart. Looking at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart showing 2 red candles consecutive, and the RSI is down to 65 or the base moving average, and the regular RSI is 65. We change this indicator over to what is this? What was RSI? I'm tripping. Gonna change it over to the MACD real quick, and then we will look at the price and go back to Twitter. So it looks like we're building volume on the 4-hour chart. MACD is up. On the 1-hour chart, looks like we're MACD crossed and came down, and we're losing volume on that 1-hour chart. 15-minute chart, MACD cross. Can't tell if it's crossing again, but we're losing volume on the 15-minute. And on the 5-minute, looks like it crossed and it's separating, and we're also losing volume on the what is this? Losing volume on the 5-minute chart. What up, P? What up, BTM? How you doing? Doing good. Official Roman made a slick AI generated photo. Yeah, I think we're going to get over to that on Twitter. So see here, man, I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but look where Turbo is back in the top 20, back 154 million market cap, or halfway to 300 million market cap, which is halfway to a billion. So we are slowly turning back up, right? We're slowly starting to run it back. You see here, we are right under Snake. So we flipped Giga Chad, Dog Go to the Moon. I don't even know what that is. AIZ16, we flipped Toshi. I told you guys, don't mess with Toshi. Toshi looks like it's down slightly. Peanut the Squirrel is down. Boglan Mars is down. And we're moving up. Where are we here? The next up is Snake at 188 million market cap, 189 million market cap. Then Mall Coin and Not Coin and Baby Dodge, Popcoin, Brett, Dog with a Hat, and Fluke and Boink. So theoretically, we should be around here somewhere between Bonk, Fartcoin, Forum. I don't even know where this came from, but we should be in the top 10. So we got 10 places to move up to, and we're halfway there at 150 million. So if we can just get up to 300 million, that'll put us around Brett, or right under Brett and Pudgy Penguin. So it'd be like the top 11 or 12, real close to the top 10. I suspect we'd have to get to 500 million market cap, which will probably happen in May. Remember where you heard it first. What up? Sniper D7, I guess. And what up, Ramon? Thanks for the image there. I think that's pretty cool. Whenever we get to Twitter, it's going to show that as well. But before, what is this? This is coin ranking. Look at the price action, currently 154.3 million, down 1.1 in the last hour, up 4.7 in the last 24 hours, up 16% in the last 7 days, up 261 over the year, down 4.9% in the last 30 days, and 66.3 in the last 90 days. Let's see. And this is the stats on the Aurora Turbo Explorer. Currently, there's 76 total counts, 154 total transfers. This is a number of transactions with transfers of Turbo. Completed transactions, 3,000. Number of transactions with success status, 3,000, 3.3 thousand. Total addresses is 313, 313. Number of addresses that participate in the blockchain. Total tokens is 44. Number of all token contracts. Total blocks, the number of blocks over all time, 12.5 million. So this actually is doing work, right? They're transacting, processing, and actually doing blocks formations through Twitter. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. I just can't post comments. Oh, tripping. That's weird. Um, this is what up, Cloud Bricks. What's going on, brother? Total transaction again is 3,400. All transactions, including pending, drop, replace, and failed. Total contracts is 149. Number of contracts and total verified is 36 contracts. So I guess we'll jump back over to Twitter, what you guys all been waiting for. Don't forget to sign up for the BTM Twitter page. I see the numbers going up, so it looks like you guys are rolling back over. Let me see if we can make this real big. So this is why Turbo Token, this community's dedication, is timeless work on progress. The selection of partnership is an investment for the generation after me. So I like that with the building blocks. It's actually pretty cool. Although I don't think this block fits on that puzzle. Kind of weird, but it's a cool concept. This is Ramon. Threw too many flowers away. You also like some turbo butterflies. Maybe just not for your vase. Interesting. And this is Ramon. Appreciate that image. It's pretty cool. It's turbo turn up time. Who's this handsome guy? Looks familiar. The BTM Crypto News Network. Is somebody bootlegging my Crypto News Network? Is some? Oh wait, this is me. And of course, the Turbo Toad with his spacesuit on, because we are getting ready for the moon. So definitely strap up and put your seatbelts on. And we are going to start to take off. What up, Sith Lord? Yeah, it's slow progressing, but slow is good, right? Any progress is better than no progress. So definitely keep your eye on Turbo. So this is which meme coin will lead the upcoming bull run. And we already know there's only three choices here: Pepe, Turbo, or Flocky. And actually, it's just two: Turbo or Pepe. And let me see, where is this? So we see here Pepe is up 2.7% to 3.2 billion. And Turbo is 154 million. So Turbo has a long way to go to catch Pepe. So if Turbo does catch fire, it definitely has more room to run than Flake, already sitting at 556 million, and Pepe already sitting at 3.2 billion. They don't got much room to run. They don't got much space to play. Turbo has plenty of space to play, plenty of room to run. So let me know what you guys think. Chef Turbo is firing up the grill and soaking in the sunshine. Nothing beats good weather, good vibes, and great food with the ones you love. And I like the turbo. I was definitely on the grill yesterday throwing up some, wait, Saturday actually, getting some food ready for the Easter Sunday. Day 11 of Action, Robin Hood Act to Spotless Turbo. Turbo Army stands together, ready to reach its goals. So shout out to the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad Army, Turbo Token Turn Up. Let's go. Cloud Bricks, what's going on, brother? What up, fam? Unknown location, a room of light, glowing surfaces, forming boundaries, dim illumination. Like the moment just before sleep when thoughts turn to fluid, yet still manage to obscure your vision. Anonymous here, no one know how, not even he does. In front of him, a yellow humanoid toad, slimmering skin, defined proportions, and solid structure, has large, almost cartoonish turbo. Come on, turbo. May I be honest? What you're doing, it feels chaotic. You help us. Hey, you help, yes, but no one understands why you do what you do. Turbo. Chaos is merely order unaware of its beauty. I operate beneath the surface. What seems like coincidence is often higher form of intent encrypted in possibility. That's actually pretty awesome. So shout out to crypto. I mean, what happened? Uh-oh. What happened, bro? Shout out to Cloud Bricks. Looks like the community has given up on the toad. I'm down from 10 million to a little over 7 million. Well, still people actively holding. Let's see here. Sif. Seems like, wait, where are we? Yeah. Seems like we're still adding holders. So somebody's picking it up. Like, keep holding. It's going to keep pumping, my guy. What up, fam? I'm not even sure what this is. Poor? Expressing doubt or perplexity. The turbo of poor dialogue left us all in wonder. Cool image of BTM. I think so too, Sammy. I think that was actually pretty cool. You might see that on a thumbnail coming soon. Maybe we can get the Toad here. See if we can get him in for an interview. Let me see here. Happy Easter to all my fellow Toads and Toadettes. The belief in what we hold shall not go unrewarded. In due time, we will be vindicated. We will rise up together and shine, just as the Lord Jesus Christ rose up and shined for us. That was Easter Saturday. I checked Turbo chart between and nothing dramatic happened. It's a good feeling to be invested in a meme coin without having to worry about a rug pull. Decentralized, a strong community. That's the key. And I don't know if this is our turbo or the other turbo. Oh, this is Turbo Toad. So I guess this is us. It's weird with the blue. Be careful with the blue uh token because that's what the other turbo looks like. Um, this is the core of Turbo Brilliance, a harmonious future where tech and nature thrive together. Brilliant Nico made this breathtaking art, by the way. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. Happy Easter, Turbo. I guess those like eggs, Easter eggs, I suspect. Either way it goes. Peg Leg Wally, the crypto market is a lot like the show, The Last of Us. Ooh, that's a good show. Ooh, that's a good show. I need to catch up. I watched one episode last week, but I think there's one this week. But I was busy, but I'm definitely going to catch back up. Only the strong survive. Turbo is the strongest with the strongest community. Go back and look what Token did during a healthy market. Not even zombies stand a chance against the community, Ethereum or Bitcoin. Forward, applying to Linsanity, Token, and Turbo. Sammy, good morning, Turbo. Let's get this weekend soaring. Happy Monday. No, that's right. Peggy Leg Wally, it's time for Robin Hood. Load the toad. Turbo is the meme coin by far. All the best stock crypto trader platforms should definitely have the best meme. Turbo Token isn't the other memes. Turbo has Turbo Chain and Turbo Swap, a child's book coming out. Check it out. So shout out to the Turbo Toad community. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on BTM Crypto News Network. All that 1 cent plus down huge. I'm holding, just not with the same confidence. Can't give up hope, Sith Lord. You got to hang in there and diamond hand, guys. You got to just continue to, let me get my glove here. Continue to diamond hand and hold strong, right? Your patience will be rewarded. The Roaring Toady, Turbo Community, the Roaring Toad powerful, powering up in the lab, ready to leap in action soon. Progress loaded. Somebody break the glass and get the Roaring Toady out of there and get back to work. Toad, forged from fusion of human intelligence and cutting AI. Turbo emerges from the digital void, glowing with raw energy and purpose. His mission is to lead the meme coin revolution with unstoppable force, blazing a path through the blockchain cosmos. Be ready. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Yeah, Sith Lord, the market's been down. The whole crypto market's been down. It's not just Turbo. Everything is down. Just be patient, bro. This is earlier. We were 155 million. Where are we now? Where is this guy? 155. Currently, we are 154. Looks like we came down a little bit, but it's coming down for us to pick it up. Cloud Bricks replying to BTM. Come on, little toad, crush through the roof. Sammy, patience will be rewarded. Hold strong, fam. Of course, just diamond handed, guys. Turbo continues to push up. You can see Turbo was up 11.9%. This was earlier today. And Casper was up 9.4. We're looking like now 5, and Casper's up 7. So there was a market pullback. I'm pretty sure there was some kind of crazy announcement today. And the Pope died. So I mean, for Turbo to be up on today is saying a whole lot. And you can see here on the trading view, looks like they're starting to push up again. Right? I always say pump, but just say push up because we got 2 green candles on the 15-minute chart. Got a couple green candles on the 5-minute chart, but we're still losing volume. So we will see. Um, Turbo sits upon the throne, crowned in gold, his eyes ahead, both fierce and bold, a king by heart, with wisdom and grace. The people rise. They know his place. Okay. What's that? Niconet? Nicolet? Niconet? I don't know. Turbo strives to find his support and balance. When the Fed start to lower interest rates in June, that's when we'll have our season. Yeah, Jimmy, I've been waiting for these guys to lower the interest rate for 2 years almost. I don't think the Fed's going to do it. I think this guy's going to step down. Somebody new is going to come in, and then the market is going to explode. But Terminator like this. Um, Sundog Pepe Turbo. Everybody has Pepe and Turbo though. If you haven't peeped that, Turbo's definitely in the conversation. Turbo will melt faces. Bookmark it. Watch it. Michael Sutton. No way. No way. Global money supply is exploding. Once it'll be hit the rest of the altcoins. Uh, let's go Turbo. I like the Turbo with the sword. I guess this is a bubble. Huh. Weird. Turbo with the red hat. CG. What did Binance say? How many EAU? Okay. Let's going back and checking what they're replying to. Car polish. Yes, the name Turbo was a bit misleading at first, but that pretty little chart convinced me to invest. A few weeks later, I was hooked to it. Totally wild. What are you replying to? That's a nice image with the matrix in the background. I like that. It's wild how things change. A year ago, I would have laughed at the idea of something like Turbo. Now I'm here almost daily, grinding with a bunch of legends who all want the same thing, madness, but the good kind. Definitely madness and definitely the good kind. Just continue to hang in there, guys. Legendary, epic, unstoppable. Join the Turbo Revolution, bliss, prosperity, and freedom. Toad on a mission, all eyes on Turbo. Crazy how things changed 1.5 years ago. I wouldn't have thought Turbo was a new car polish. Now I'm deep in every day, vibing with legends, chasing candles like it's a full time job. I know that's right. Turbo chain, near protocol and smart contracts. Can't wait for the smart contracts. Turbo is coming to its desired place. So can you see the Robinhood app's graphics? Turbo ready. Go, Turbo. You blessed dream making toad. Blessed. Blessing. Blessed. Put a spot margin on Turbo and it's doing fine. It's my first time doing it. I'm still learning process of crypto. Next step is a short and a long. I tried a sniping bot on other coins, which turned out bad. Lost everything. Anyway, I still have a long way to go. So shout out to Dan the man. I see you making a couple dollars with Turbo. If you like it, I love it. This is Crypto PBS in Turbo. See what he's replying to is Elon with the Pepe, I guess. I remember that one. So this is not even in English. Something about Bybit and Turbo. Turbo is ready. The community is ready. Even the crypto world is ready. It's your turn, Robinhood. What are we going to do when Robinhood does list it, right? We're not going to have anything to grade about. He didn't show us to ask for attention. He showed up because attention found him. Turbo is a noise. It's a sign. Built by the community, moved by belief, driven by momentum. Others chase listings. He creates demand step by step. No shortcuts, no gimmicks. Robinhood isn't the goal, it's the next chapter. Not because he needs it, but because it's where he belongs. I like that, actually. Turbo Ostrich? I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Roaring Toady, good morning from the Roaring Toady to the entire Turbo community. Looks like you're getting beefed up there. Turbo Token's been working out. We should never stop building, learning, and growing with childlike curiosity. Each piece of Turbo puzzle counts, be it family, partnership, or vision. For us, all generations for the future. I like that. I like this puzzle piece. I don't think that's the last puzzle piece, but still pretty cool. Uh, well, Turbo, this was a nice break to relax and enjoy being together. Tomorrow it's goodbye Easter and hello business. Back to business. So Turbo's stitching the Turbo model. Turbo's heating up again. Volume jumping 40% to 40 million within the market cap, following up 10% to 154 million. Most action is happening on Binance and Bygit, where liquidity is stacking up. Momentum is definitely building. I need to check out Bybit. Highs on this one. Turbo is hitched a ride with Robinhood. Turbo to the moon, catch the rocker. It's wild how things change every year. We laugh the idea of something like Turbo. Now I'm here daily grinding. I think that's about it. Our beloved Turbo is quietly up 66% since Monday, April 7th. Don't sleep on token. When BTC and Ethereum get partially started, the crypto market's going to be all of Turbo. Turbo merges AI and nature in epic harmony, organically grown, wildly creative, and high tech powered. A living symbol of how innovation and natural beauty can rise together into something greater, balance, and brilliance. I guess let's kick to the first video. This is Trading Sniper. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. And let's see what Trading Sniper has to say.
Doing today. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the one and only Turbo coin, ladies and gentlemen. It has been moving absolutely fantastic over the last 2 weeks, which is what we love to see, right? I overall expect good things from Turbo over the next few months. I am super, super high on this meme coin. I do believe this is one of those meme coins that is pretty much the best or up there for risk to reward. I'm also a fan of something like Bonk, but I think Bonk, it might have slight less risk, slight, but the reward isn't, that isn't nowhere near of what Turbo can provide. If out of 10, let's say 0 is the lowest amount of risk and 10 is the most, if Bonk, let's just say in the context of meme coins, was 1 out of 10 risk, Turbo would be something like 1.5 in my eyes, seriously. And maybe 2 if I was really being generous. But really, I don't feel any risk with this coin. I generally do feel that the risk is fairly low. But, when it comes to reward, if, let's just say Bonk had a risk of 1 out of 10 and the reward was hypothetically, let's just say 15 times, then something like Turbo, right? Even though it's, in my eyes, slightly riskier by just a little bit, the reward can be up to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 times, even more potentially 100 times, because you got to realize, ladies and gentlemen, 100x from here if we actually pull it up, would be roughly 15 billion market cap. So that is the thing, right? I do believe this coin will create history when it comes to the meme coins. I've talked about how I do believe this coin, would be pushing for that top 5 spot. But then, of course, Trump and Milena came out, which I mean, Trump is going to be solidified as a top 5 coin. Milena, you know, that coin is just going to be probably in the top 10, maybe sitting outside the top 10. So I believe we will be pushing into the top 10. It is going to be a close call overall because if we go to the standings, right, if we go to cryptocurrencies, we go on meme coins, right, we can see that we are, we're not in the top 10 at the current moment, but I do think things will turn around. Even something like GigaChad, right, which I want to talk about just for 1 second, we are one rank below it, right? Just by a little bit of market cap. But look at the volume. Look at the volume on GigaChat compared to Turbo. Um, right? It's really, really low. Really, really, really low. So I do believe there's going to be lots of money and volatility coming to Turbo over the next few months. And I do believe we will be hitting the top 10. I do believe something like Doge, Sheep, Pepe, Trump will probably have their spots solidified. Bonk, Farcoin, Floki are going to be the ones we're going to compete with and SPX. All the other ones I do believe we will surpass, even probably Milena coin. The thing is, that coin, it's it also has institutional trading, so I believe it's going to do decent. But I do believe, something like e- Trump coin will do much better than Melina. Look, Peanut. Remember, Peanut was at 2 billion market cap. It is literally below us right now. Okay. Peanut also got listed on Robinhood. We're not on Robinhood, and Peanut is below us. So pay attention, people. Pay attention. All these coins that I used to talk about that are pretty much no goes, right? They are somewhere in the bottom. They're not doing so well. Sure, even something like Pengu, it was like a what 3-4 billion market cap, and it's dropped a lot. It is literally in hell. There's no market, there's no charts to be looking back at, right? So to recover to those areas, it would take a lot. So be careful with certain coins. I will say with coin, I'm a little surprised that it hit, it got hit as bad as it did. But other than that, we've been pretty much on point with, calling out which meme coins are overall going to be good or very, very solid. So yeah, look, Turbo, absolutely believe in it. We will go back to it just for a second and we will obviously dive into the charts. Like I said, 150 million market cap. We are 250th in the world and we are 30 million in volume last 24 hours. Guys, you also have to realize something, right? That 250 out of pretty much 10,000 meme coins means we're technically in the top 2.5%. And we will be climbing up the ranks. We've seen this coin go back to like 140, almost peak in the top 100. So I do believe we will become a 1% coin, which is very, very, very satisfying, right? In order to even get to a top 1% coin, if we go to something cryptocurrencies, we have to look at the market cap and we can see, you know, at this current moment to get to top 100, it would take over, half a billion in market cap. The thing is, we've hit peaks of roughly what, like 800, 900 million. So hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, you know, if we did have that peak right now, we would be sitting somewhere in the 60th. Obviously, things will shuffle, right? Some things will drop, some things will rise. We are going to rise, other coins are going to rise, some other coins are going to drop. So, we'll see at the end of the day, what it will take to get in the top 100. But if we do become one of the biggest meme coins, which I do believe we will be smashing a lot of these coins. And even though a lot of these coins will be pumping, we probably will be chilling at one point somewhere between, 65th and 35th, right? So it sounds crazy now. It sounds crazy now, but they call you crazy until it happens. And after that, they call you a genius. So yeah, just remember that. We do not have any new news from Turbo itself, but we will be diving into the charts. When it comes to the weekly candle, I overall do like it. Now, this isn't the most bullish. This is still very, very bullish, right? But there may be a little bit of a pullback. If there were, I would be expecting a pullback maybe somewhere down to here, right? Before we pretty much go up again. However, if we do not break certain structure, right? If we do respect this structure over here and we continue climbing up, we do have all of this imbalance over here. So we should kind of climb up very, very quick after the 0.0022 area. We should kind of roughly climb up, 10, 12% quickly before we start slowing down. And even then, we only have a little bit of some type of structure because we still have all the way, we have all this imbalance up here too. So we could honestly fly high very, very quickly when the time comes, 16% once we get past 0.0022. So, that is why I expect a little bit of a pullback potentially before we just shoot up. All right, we can see that we are kind of fundamentally climbing up. Bitcoin has also gone up today, and we can see, right, if Bitcoin does continue to climb high upwards of, taking out all of these highs, of 88,000, so going up another 1,500, we could also see Bitcoin potentially, coming to retest these levels of 90 to 92,000, which is what we talked about last week. If that were the case, then I do believe Turbo will be hitting those zones we just talked about. And, it could very, very well come back to the 0.0024 area. So overall, very, very bullish still, right? Overall, very, very bullish. What we would love to see is just, a little bit of a pullback, kind of like we had here, just to spring up further to then reclaim and get past these highs, ladies and gentlemen, right? That is the next step. And of course, on the bigger picture, it is to start reclaiming this big zone on the weekly. And of
So shout out to Trading Sniper on the Black Tiger Miner, a BTM Crypto News Network. And as he mentioned, I think he's right. It's only a matter of time before Turbo starts pushing up. These guys are saying we're crazy, we're lunatics, we're out of our mind until it starts pushing up, right? Until it starts happening, we don't know what we're talking about. But once it starts happening, we're going to be geniuses. Our legends are going to be some kind of what is that? Jeremy Da Vinci, right? Nobody believed Jeremy Da Vinci until it happened, and then once it happened, nobody can stop talking about it. So it's only a matter of time, guys. Just be patient and don't wig out. And I'm telling you, right? It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Buy the dip while it is still down. You remember when Turbo started pumping and nothing else was pumping? So just think about what it's going to do whenever Bitcoin, or in our case, whenever Ethereum starts to get back on track. Because Ethereum has been way off track, right? I think it's in, what is Ethereum? I think it's like 12 something, 15 something. Remember Ethereum was up to like, I thought this had all time highs on it. I think Ethereum was up, what is this? Up, down 21%, down 50%, 52 in the last 90 days, 50 in the last year. Was it? So down 50%. So yeah, it's like 3,000, 3,100 or something. So Ethereum has a long way to go. So when Ethereum starts to run, I think that update's coming out in May. So when Ethereum makes the update, the fees go down and Ethereum starts to pump. Guess who's going to be right there beside them, right? Guess who's going to be right here from number 20 up to the top 10. And from there, there's no turning back, right? Ain't no stopping us now. No, I'm playing. But seriously, Ethereum, whenever they make this update, the Ethereum pump is going to help Turbo. So let's see what my main man, bro, has to say real quick.
The markets are actually looking pretty healthy. Bitcoin mark, Ethereum almost at 1700, and Turbo run a bit. Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new around here, my name is Ro. We talk about crypto literally every single day here on this channel. I've been posting consistently every single day, 2 to 3 videos per day for the last year. If you guys appreciate this type of content and for all your things crypto related, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like today's video so you show YouTube that you want to see more crypto stuff. Now, without further ado, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the markets. I've been in crypto since 2017. I've learned a thing or two, and I'm honestly just here, guys, to help you navigate this market by not making the same mistakes that I did. Because trust me, I made a lot of them that were very, very expensive. Now, without further ado, let's hop into today's video. So first things first, guys, we're taking a look at, actually, we're at the wrong page here. Okay, Turbo, as you can see, up 1.24% today. Now, at the time of you guys watching this, the markets could have completely shifted. Now, the reason that I kind of have to pre-record this and do this because, guys, your boy is hopping on a flight heading over to the Cayman Islands. Shout out to the Cayman Islands. If any of y'all are from there, hit me up. Maybe we could link up. But I'm going there to actually work with another crypto project, guys. So you will see a video come out about that. Super excited. Volume for Turbo, though, up 12.44%. In the last 7 days, up 6.9%. But in the last month, we are down. Now, guys, that's so funny. I like how on this side here says don't be exit liquidity. And I mean, honestly, you don't want to be exit liquidity. One of the easiest things that I like to trade on and just do my analysis based off of is the fear and greed index. If the fear is at a all-time high or all-time low, whatever you want to call it, I tend to be buying up. If the greed is at an all-time high, I tend to be a little bit more weary. I like to take profits. I like to be cautious, be like, okay, the market might flip right now. And that's kind of how you want to look at it. Now, honestly, guys, this crypto market, we have been in the fear for way too long. We haven't even touched neutral. It's been so long since we honestly touched neutral. Let's actually take a look at the fear and greed here if we're able to pop it up. Okay. I don't think we've been above neutral in a really long time. Guys, we haven't gotten to neutral. The last time we were in neutral was in February. That's actually ridiculous, guys. The last time we were in neutral territory, not greed, in neutral territory was February 18th. So that should speak volumes to you guys as to where the state of the market is right now. And with that, obviously comes amazing buying opportunities. Now, obviously, guys, I hope you've been accumulating Turbo for the last couple days, weeks, because you have been getting in at discounts. Now, what I do like to see here is Bitcoin sitting at 87,000, Ethereum at 1,600. It's funny to me how Bitcoin broke past 85K, right? 87,200, but Ethereum still hasn't broken over 1,700. Like, what is going on with our Ethereum? The biggest thing you guys need to understand is that as ETH pumps, that is how majority of our altcoins or our meme coins are going to start pumping, guys. We also need Bitcoin ETH dominance to shift a little bit. Right now, Bitcoin is at 63.1%, ETH at 7.2%. We kind of need Bitcoin dominance to fall below 54%. And then we'll see the gains actually start to come in. Now, even during this time, though, there still is ways to make money. Guys, if you want to know what cryptos I'm buying at this current moment, there is a link down below to my private Discord, my private WAP. You get access to buy, sell alerts to know what me and my colleague that I kind of run this with are buying. Not only just that, guys, but you also get access to exclusive content, meme coin match content for over a year now. I'm somebody who's gotten in at the 304, 302 mark, around that area. So obviously, yeah, I am up quite a bit from my buy-ins, but still nowhere near where I would have been up had I taken profit at a penny. Does that mean I'm going to take profit at a penny? Probably not, because I really do see this thing going a lot higher than that. I mean, guys, we also literally just got a Revolut listing just recently, and that's not even because of anything else but the community. The community to Turbo is one of the biggest things. It's why I love these guys. It's why I'm going to continue to make uploads for them, because guys, you are the ones that have been supporting my channel. My channel would literally be nothing if it weren't for you guys watching, liking, subscribing. So again, thank you to everyone. Now, one thing I do want to ask from the bottom of my heart, guys, if you haven't already, please, please, please subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 15K. I will be doing a huge giveaway. At 5K, I gave away 500. At 10K, I gave away 1,000. So at 15,000 subscribers, I may just give away 1,500. Now, saying all this, I'm kind of scared to get to 100K because that means I have to give away $10,000, which would be kind of crazy. But hey, guys, subscribe. Help your boy out. If you don't sub, that means your breath absolutely stinks. I don't know about you guys, but hey, I brush my teeth a lot. All right, guys. So bounced off of this demand area. As you can see here, boom, towards the upside, came back down. A lot of buying strength here, which is something that we love to see. The easiest thing to do, guys, is mark off support and resistance areas, or demand. Sorry, or what's the word called? Supply and demand areas. Support and resistance, same thing. Big support area here, big resistance area. How I like to look at it as this is a strong demand area. People are are wanting to buy. And these ones are called supply areas. Guys, this supply area does need to get flipped so that we could claim this back. Hopefully that does happen sooner rather than later. With Ethereum starting to pump now, I really do expect big things to come into fruition for this crypto market. I really do hope April ends off strong. Hopefully, guys, by the time that I land and I'm checking the markets, everything should be bullish. If not, this video probably will not make any sense. Obviously, if you guys are turbo holders, you want to make sure that you are following the toad itself. You guys want to make sure that you guys are following them so that you get up-to-date information from them, guys. Don't wait for me to just talk about it. Stay up to date, right? Do your due diligence, because as part of being in crypto, one of the biggest things you want to do is stay up to date with the relevant information so you know that you're getting accurate info, not just accurate info, but up-to-date information, right? As you guys see here, Turbo just broke out of this massive 80-day falling wedge, coiled tighter than your ex's trust issue. Now, this is actually the same post I read yesterday. But the last time we broke out of a falling wedge, guys, we ran up 1,941%, which is roughly a 20x return. Now, could we potentially see the same thing happen? Who knows? Nobody has a crystal ball. I do think that Turbo is going to hit billions of dollars in terms of market cap, because I mean, it has everything going for it. It has the artwork, it has the narrative around it. It has a dev that is doxed. It has a community. It's unruggable. The community is literal cult. Like, this community is beautiful, guys. One of the best communities that I've ever been privileged to be a part of. But yeah, with that being said, though, I really do hope you guys are enjoying these videos. And Lim Sanity here, another hardworking member of the Turbo community. Day 75 of relentlessly pushing Turbo. If you're Turbo holders, guys, this is something you want to be doing, because I'm telling you, even that Revolut listing that came out was all because of our members posting literally every single day. You love to see it. That is why I make videos about Turbo every single day, because I am one of the biggest members of the community.
So shout out to Ro, and shout out to all you guys out there working hard for the Turbo Toad community. All you guys making memes and pushing the Toad and continuing to grow the community. We really appreciate all your hard work, and I appreciate you helping the BTM Crypto News Network staying alive and thriving. So I'm gonna do one more video real quick. I want to do this guy, but I don't know what he's talking about. Usually, sometimes he gets on some weird stuff. So we'll go with this is Crystal, I guess. I think we're gonna play this real quick and then shut it down for the day. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on. Crypto News Network. So let me play this, and we'll come back to close it out.
Everyone, how's it going? Christina here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another video doing an update for you today on Turbo. I wanted to start with the all-time view here because I think it just kind of shows you that this is a healthy looking chart. It's a bullish looking chart. It looks relatively normal, and it's doing kind of what it's supposed to do right now as we're in this point of the bull cycle. Yes, it is back down at the bottom, kind of where it was when it launched. Now is not a horrible buying time. If you wanted to buy a bit of a small bag right now, I don't think that's a bad idea. But I would continue to keep an eye on it, because there might be some better buying points as we get into May and June, within the next month or 2 months. Because I do think it is consolidating right now. So it is going through a little bit of a short-term correction, but it is a good entry point. Like right now, it would be like buying it at the bottom. The community sentiment on this remains strong. 91% of the community is bullish on this project. 9% is bearish. 187.5K votes on this. So, people are still believing in Turbo. When we look at the 24-hour view, we're up 6.97%. All-time low is 0017 with an all-time high of 0019. Moving on into the 7-day view, we have a nice incline here, up 13.33%. We have an all-time low of 0016 with an all-time high of 0021. Moving on into the 1-month view, down a little bit, 14.85%. We have an all-time low of 0014 0.4 with an all-time high of 0.0026. Moving on into the 1-year view, up 240.19%, and that is all green. And then again, back to the all-time view. So this is looking good in my opinion. Up 2403.59% for the all-time view. Exchange listings are looking incredible. Let's see if we could get a total. I think it's like in the 60s. There we go. Oh no, I was way off. Way in the it's over 107 exchange listings. That's insane. So this is a hot buy right now. Turbo is a great project. Turbo will do well. It has Binance, it has Coinbase Exchange, it has Robinhood, or sorry, it has crypto.com. It does I was going to say it does not have Robinhood yet. But it will. You know, this is just a great buy to have no matter what. Get yourself $200 worth, $400 worth, $500 worth. Hold it until December 2025, and I think this is really going to do big things. I've gotten a lot of debate on price predictions on this. I'm giving it a price range of around anywhere from 30 to 50 cents. Um, People think I'm crazy for saying like 50 cents, but there's some influencers out there who are saying way more. So I think 30 to 50 cents is a very reasonable range because when this takes off, this is going to fly. So get your bags all set, top your bags off. I think you have another like month or two to kind of get this situated, get all your bags situated, including your turbo bag. If you want to buy a little more, I think there will be some more buying opportunities for this. And like I said, right now is not a bad buying time either. But you know, I would be preparing right now and preparing all your bags in your portfolio before the summer months, because the summer months I think are going to be very significant and we're going to see a lot of pumping. So I will keep you posted on this as I always do. Thank you so much for watching my turbo update for you this week. I will be covering this again next week. I try to do most of these projects on a weekly basis. So stay tuned for more regarding turbo. And also before I end this video, just so you know, my social media links are in the description section, Instagram, X, Discord server. Give me a follow on those. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is so appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.
What up, Pip? I'm not sure what happened to the video here. Turbo is 25 cent to 69 cent. What up? NT Fox. What up, Pip? I don't know what happened. I think she does this from time to time. But I remember doing that with me. Sometimes the video ends, but you don't forget to stop recording. So it'll keep running. But either way, had I known that video was going to end early, I would probably played a couple minutes of this video. So let's see what these guys are talking about.
Today we're going to discuss the latest prediction of Mr. Crypto Galaxy. He's calling for 100x turbo. Let's look on the video, shall we?
20% of meme coin. This could still make millionaires with a Coinbase list. It's already on Coinbase, and it's a $118 million market cap. So there's very easy 100x potential in Turbo for the bull run. Dude, if Turbo hits 40 billion market cap, we're looking at a 300x, and it's going to hit like 50 cents, 70 cents, or even up to $1.
Bro, what? What? 40 billion market cap from 100 million? Is the guy? He's smoking, man. This guy is a legend, man. He's just legend, man. Like, how can he talk with such a certainty on this kind of insane valuation, man? This guy is funny as hell, man.
Man, he's so funny. He's always talking about in the bull market, in the bull market, in the bull market, as if the last 2 years were a bear market or something, man. Like there was no bull market so far. Like what is? Oh, maybe he's talking about 2029 CM or something like that. Because I don't know, man. His predictions are he's smoking something for sure, man. He smokes Ghost Alive, man.
You talking about 2025? This was
I know
the 2025 turbo price prediction,
for
man.
sure.
What? 50 cents, 70 cents. Let's look on the chart, man.
Let's look at the chart for Pepe.
Let me
for
show
sure.
you the
For
chart.
Turbo, sorry.
Turbo. 1 sec. Turbo. I'll show you the big chart. Okay, let's look at this chart. Okay, so look, this is Turbo or Turbo, like you like to say. Now, look, Turbo.
So you're saying, Pep, the biggest two haters out here? I think so too, right? These guys are crazy. I'm trying to see the math, see if their math is actually mathing, see what they have to say here.
He's calling for this price, okay, like 50 cents in 2025, okay? You know, from here, we're talking about a move of 30x, okay, around 30x, 27x, okay? That's a lot, man. Okay, that's a lot. That and look, this is irresponsible thing to do to his audience, because his audience are going to buy. Okay, they're going to buy Turbo now, expecting of 100x's, 100x or 300x's, and they're probably not gonna get it jumbo, because Turbo is it looks like it's cooked, man. For me,
CM. Come on, CM. Come on, CM. Show from the bottom of the peak bottom of Turbo until the peak top. It made 20,000%. Okay, that's a 200x right there. Okay, so he's calling for another 300% from here. Okay, so not. He's calling for more. He's calling for, I think, more. I think he said. I think maybe 30. Maybe it's my bad. Sorry, but I think he's calling. He said 40 billion, right, from 100 million. I think that's almost a 400, man. That's a lot. That's like insane valuations. That look, it can't be that after a coin made 200x, right, 20,000% from the lows till the high. Now it's correcting. He's expecting another 300%. Okay, that's insanity. That won't happen. I don't see it happening for Turbo at all, actually, to be honest. Okay, now I'm not a clairvoyant. I don't know. Maybe anything can happen in the next 10 years. Maybe Turbo is going to be the next meme coin of the United States government reserve. I have no idea. But that's not going to happen now. All right, probably not going to happen in future as well, but probably not going to happen now. Actually, what I would argue that might happen now is a continued downtrend. Actually, is more probable than a continuation of.
Well, what I can say is you're a lunatic until it happens, and then you're a genius. So I don't know, but to 50 cents would be awesome, but that would be a very, very, very long shot, right? I'm not even gonna flood these guys or even say they're crazy. They're right. It is a long shot. It's possible, but it will be a long shot. But let me know what you guys think, right? You agree, disagree, you hate it, you love it? Let me know in the comments. And 4 minutes, I guess I can play this video for a couple minutes and then I'll shut it down. But let me know what you guys think. Give you a couple minutes to talk, and I'll be right back.
The 300% CM. I don't know, man. That's my thoughts about Turbo. Turbo below the 200-day moving average. Turbo is in a bear market right now, okay? And I think Crypto Galaxy, as you said, I think he's so irresponsible, right? He doesn't care. I think he's such an egotistical person. He doesn't care about any of his viewers at all. The only thing he cares about is his own money-making machine, and that is it. Because he's trying to feed that machine for people to continuously getting hope so they stay with him. But with all honesty, man, he's a dangerous person. That's what I think. I think he's dangerous. What do you think, CM?
Yeah, man, Crypto Galaxy is insane. Really, I like him because he's funny, but really, do not buy his picks. It is very, very dangerous. If you want to trade his picks, just put his coins on your radar and look for entries. At the moment, Turbo is rubbish. It is in a bear market, okay, as long as it's below the 200 EMA. If it suddenly come up above the 200, hold above the 200, stay above the 200, start an uptrend, then you buy. You don't buy downtrend. There is a high risk that it will continue going lower in the next months.
Exactly. And for all those people, CM, that say, what, you're going to buy at a higher price? If you can buy now, why not buy now? I tell them, because you wait for a confirmation. I prefer to pay higher prices for higher probability trade, okay, that I can be concentrated with conviction in it, with low risk, high asymmetric reward, than to gamble my money at a place because I'm just looking to buy lower. Stop with that false mentality of trying to buy low and instead shift it to become a professional investor, a professional trader that doesn't care about the price, cares about the confirmation, cares about the risk management, cares about the high reward to small risk. That's how you think like a trader. That's how you think like an investor. Stop with the supermarket mentality, Crypto Galaxy nonsense, man. CM, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, guys, all the Turbo investors and traders, we are inviting you to join our community because when Turbo will start another bull market, we're going to trade it, my friend. You go back to my channel, to our channel, last year, 2024, March or February, I'm not sure, or May. Turbo went 10x. What do you think we did? We bought the breakout. Made it 10x. You know, we are ready to jump into a turbo mega trade when it will present itself. At the moment, it is highly risky, bearish. If you buy now, maybe you're going to catch a little bounce. But in the big picture, it is in a bear market. You don't buy bear markets. Do yourself a favor, sir. Stop with the nonsense. Join a community of traders. Join our community. We're going to teach you and show you how to buy a coin, when to buy a coin, how to scale into a coin, how to take profits from your coin, how to spot reversal. Now you have a bear market top for Turbo. Turbo is in a bear market, man. You don't buy bear markets. You got to put it in your mind. Most crypto bros, they buy bear markets. Why? Because they're dumb and uneducated and they're new. They never experienced a bear market. We did. You don't buy bear markets. You short it or you stay in cash. We're going to teach you everything you need to know, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like Turbo and if you like trading crypto, join our community, man. Really, it's a life-changing. Invest in yourself now, man. Stop wasting time watching these moron YouTubers like Mr. Galaxy that they will get you wrecked again and again and again and again.
So I don't know how he's different, right? How are they going to tell you to watch them and follow them, but telling you Crypto Galaxy's wrecking people? It's kind of weird. But let me know what you guys think about the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Currently, I have my turbo sell targets at 5 cents and 9 cents. This is more conservative than previous expectations, but I'm leaving the 30% moon back. All right, that makes sense, Pip. But thank you guys for joining. Thanks for sharing, subscribing, and super chat. And as always, it's your main man BTM signing out. And I'll see you guys, same bat channel, same bat station tomorrow. And I'll probably do a Casper video later. I'm going to go to the gym real quick. I got to take the kids to work out. So I'm going to go to the gym. But see you guys probably around 8 o'clock, maybe 8ish. Thanks for joining. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Miner out.